Okay, picture it. It's the 90s. You want that glamorous black girl Hollywood look. I mean, you would see this look on all of the Hollywood it girls. I'm talking Iman, Brandy, Tyra Banks, Queen Latifah. This eye look was my absolute favorite. It's that smoky but very diffused eye look with the taupe lip. I wanted to recreate it. Let's recreate it together. I start off with the color fix from Danessa Myricks in the color Blackout. I like to use like this pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. I'm gonna take just a little bit of that. And the key to this is to keep the black near the lash line. I'm just gonna go right on top of that. Just a line. I dab some of that product off. I come in on top of the line there and I start to diffuse it out slightly. Take some of that product off and keep diffusing. On this outer corner, just slightly push it out. You just want to diffuse it as much as possible at the top of that. This is why I love the Danessa Myricks color fixes, because they're just so easy. If you have a hooded eye like me, stay under the hood. Don't go above it. Next, you want to take a cool tone palette. I'm using the Pretty Cool by Dose of Colors. This is one of my favorite cool tone palettes. It has a range of cool tones. This one in particular is the one we want to go for. I'm just going to take a fluffy eye brush. This is the Real Techniques one. Go right where that line is and pat in on top of that line. Staying away from the lash line because, again, we want the lash line to be the deepest tone. See how that smoked out really pretty? Now, just to add a little bit of that seamless, creamy look, I'm gonna take my glowish bronzer. I'm gonna dip in there a little bit, and then I'm gonna come right here at the top part of the eye. I always wanna go right up and kiss the front part of my brow and sweep that color across. The reason I like using the bronzer is because it has little flecks of gold, which allow the eye to look more like it's got a cream rather than a bunch of powders. See how beautiful that looks? I'm taking that same Danessa Myricks color fix in black. I'm just gonna take a super tiny little small pencil brush. I'm only picking up the tiniest, just the tiniest bit of product. And I'm gonna go right in my waterline with that. Bring it slightly down on the lash line. I'm slightly, just ever so slightly swiping it out. I don't want a wing, but I do like kind of just that little small swipe out. So I go back into that taupe and gonna smoke out the bottom part of that. Diffuse it out by going on top of the bottom part of the line. And just like we did on the top of the eye, I'm gonna come in with my bronzer as well and go right on the bottom of that. I'm gonna go and do the other eye and then we're gonna finish it up. Okay, I've got the other eye done. We're not finished, we still have a little bit to go. So we're gonna take our black eyeliner. I'm just taking the Rare Beauty one. And you're gonna go right into your waterline with that. We're gonna take our mascara. This is what they always used to do. They would bleach the brows. Not for real, but for play with the MAC brow set in the color. I think this is Boy Girl, but the little thing has fallen off the bottom. It goes to show how long I've had this actual brow gel. But it's basically a blonde brow gel and it has these gold flecks in it. And when you would put it on top of a dark brow, it would give this appearance of a bronze brow. And this was the secret of makeup on celebrities, particularly Black celebrities in the 90s. They would use this, and I believe it's still well used. I feel like I can always see when this brow gel has been used. So while everybody was getting into the super dark brows, not the celebrity makeup artists, they were using this. It almost looks as if my brows have disappeared. They have not. It has just basically tinted them. The 90s lip would be something like this super dark lip liner. Then I would take Cinnamon Roll in the NYX Butter Gloss and go right in the center. Press them together. That would be that 90s look. Now, back then, it would have been something with a little bit more of a metallic color. I do have this Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife Gloss Bomb. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that in the center to top it off. Because what's a 90s lip color without a little bit of metallic? That is the 90s lip. Look at that 90s. Is this giving Iman? Is this giving Tyra? Because those were the ones that like would do this look all the time. What do we think about that 90s eye look?